Hello and welcome to my stream. My name is Idil and today I'm going to continue to stream continue to read the webcomic of Homestuck, as always, in the unofficial Homestuck collection, which is always linked below the video on YouTube, but on Twitch I don't link it. I should probably link it somewhere where I only get 2 viewers most, so okay, so we were at Jane preparing her birthday party and getting really upset at Jake because Jake is a really big idiot and didn't consider her feelings at all and vented about his boyfriend, even though she is having a crush on him, so it was really tasteless. But I ran out of time the last time and I just couldn't read all of this, so let's get back into just for an explanation why Jane is having a little breakdown here. Okay, God, was just trying to cheer you up. Take your mind off whatever the hell that was. You weren't serious about calling off the party, were you? Here, let me just get the chess guys to help put the table back on the roof. And maybe salvage the cake out of that sand dune over there. And nope, the chess guys just finished eating it. Let's just bake another cake. I finally made it. Hello, Panda. What, finally you kinda came 10 seconds after I started streaming. No, I was serious. I'm not in the mood for a party anymore. So it sounds like you got jaked. I want to make a sound for this expression, but I don't know which one. Why, yes, that is the face of a girl who just got English with extreme prejudice. He was a blockhead and forgot your birthday, didn't he? I'm sorry, Jane. Yeah, me too. Can we maybe not rehash the whole terrible conversation, so... Yeah, we don't have to. Just maybe try not to hold whatever dumb shit he said against him forever. That's just how the guy is. It's like, he doesn't mean to be a douche. But it's just kind of a byproduct of the whole ridiculous Jake English experience. Like his dunker shenanigans leave behind a residue that looks like douche and tastes like douche, but it ends a real thing. Like douche substitute. I can't believe it's not douche. I'm just trying to say not terrible things about him in hopes you don't start hating each other. But I guess this isn't what you wanna hear now. I'm finally in time for the start of the Dugan in the car for once. Oh, awesome. So yeah, I guess Jake's dumping Dirk soon. Haha, like the writing wasn't so on the wall with those two from day one. Poor Dirk. I wanted to say something to prepare him for that, but never had the heart to bring it up, I guess. What can you do? Hey, but the silver lining is, I mean, if you can forgive him for shitting on your B-day and stuff, maybe this is finally your chance to make a play for the J-Man, eh? Shall I just meow these emojis? I mean, I can make cute cat sounds like meow, meow. Foxy, please! As if that isn't the furthest thing from your mind right now. I'm so done with that whole train of thought. So you really think you are just completely over him? Yes, sire! If Jake's away in Bowser, just call me a little house from Kansas. Whee! Wait, really? As in, like, you don't give a shit if he dates anybody, or... I see. Interesting. Wait, what? Yes, makes the cute cat sounds adorable. Yeah, I normally just mimic clever. There she is. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Nothing, it was a joke. Was it really? Okay, maybe not a total joke, but still mostly a joke. I'm only trying to, I don't know. Roxy, I get you're trying to make me feel better, but a lot of things you are saying here aren't really helping. Do you even realize what you are saying half the time? I think I liked you better when you were drinking. Jay, no, don't say that. I had a problem. Okay, yeah, I was way out of line there and I'm sorry. That stupid conversation with Jake just pushed me over some kind of edge and now I'm feeling really distraught. This game is so much more depressing than I thought it would be. Everything is flat and empty and full of graves, and all we are supposed to do is just keep waiting, but for how much longer? And I still don't know where my dad is, and you still haven't been able to reach Calliope, and what if they are both? And now on top of all that, I may have permanently destroyed my friendship with Jake, and now I just want to be alone. Jane, wait. I have to go. Where are you going? Jane, abscond. This was really a nice abscond. Home! Good lord, all my friends are being disasters. It look like it's just us. Party night with G-Cat and Fifita. Fifita? Oh dang it. Hey, you know I could have used some support there. There was also profound shipping expertise when we really needed it. Joshua, I can barely shut you up, girl. Maybe you just clamped up with all the drama? You'd have laughed the pun. The one I just said about the clams. Oh, it's okay. You had enough drama in your lives. You deserve some rest. Good night, sweet princess. So, G-Cat, I guess it just leaves the two of us. Oh, this is great. You're gonna behave yourself. Not do anything to vexing or Cheshire Catty, I hope. And, of course, oh, motherfuck. Oh, she appeared on doors. So this isn't a gift. Okay, sorry, I thought there would something happen. Oh, it's condense. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, by the way. Jane, Ollie, Outie. They even put it as sound word. Ollie's Outie. He's still so upset. For a good reason. Sometimes you just need a while before you can calm down. Oh no, is this Caliborn? Thank you. Then I am doing something right. Undying Umbridge, you began chewing Gutsy Gumshoe, Gigi. Quokka, hey, it's me. Remember? What the? Tumult. I know this is just an emoji, but I just like to, say it out loud. Oops, no. House shift. Nostalgia. Tumult. Yes. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You are the absolutely last person I want to hear from right now. And the bottom of that list is pretty competitive territory at the moment. Don't be like that, you stupid earth cow. How are we supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch? Like I'm flailing a wizard mummy's red limp in your direction. I don't want us to become friends. We all thought we were gone for good and we liked it that way. Please don't tell me you found a second wind of pretty trolling in you. Hey, I don't troll. I cheer, get it right. Trolling is for losers. Losers specifically who are trolls. Whatever, and what's with the ugly green text? Reading your mouth from sentence fragments was unpleasant enough as it was. I borrowed it from my sister, and shut up, it looks great. It is no uglier than you, who I can see now with ease, for the record. You can see, Morwen. And no, you can't. Calliope said you couldn't see us at all in our game session, so I think you are lying. Am I really? When right now I'm looking at the homely female in dumb blue pants, sulking in a grey place, typing on a computer with a strange human face. It's a sound effect at this point. Yep, the tumult sound effect. Oh dear God, why? My power has grown considerably since our last year with you. I have made remarkable strides on my sacred journey toward important adulthood. On this bullshit planet, which used to be your home, I have found many keys and unlocked many holes. And now I can see more and learn more than you could ever fucking dream. How wonderful for you. I don't care how all-seeing and all-powerful you think you are. If your intent is to waste my time with more of your pitiful bullying, you are out of luck. Because it is exactly not the sort of crap I am in the mood for today. Toodaloo! Wait, I think I got off on the wrong foot. How about we close that one off and start over? I was trying to pay you a compliment, huh? My people aren't meant to like anybody, get it? I mean, not the way humans do. We don't have the human emotion called love, and we spontaneously start mashing keys. When we are forced to even type the word. All our relationships are dictated by the miracle of hatred. When I use bad words towards you, that's just me saying things to try to know you better, like social is a shudder. Oh, come on, Kelly. Kelly Warren, how many key slams will you let me pronounce? So when I say you are ugly, which you factually are, I mean that from my perspective of being normal, not a shitty alien, to say that you are actually attractive in an unpleasant way, to my brain. No, that makes very little sense. Fuck, try using your supposedly better smartness than mine, and think somewhat literally about like fucking culture that isn't yours, you dumb bitch. Yes, I see it all too clearly now, you're really quite the charmer. No, come on, dumb bitch is another great compliment. In the same vein as the witch I just described, it's a term of endeavour. I used to talk about girls who in my youth have managed to avoid being utterly beneath my personal acknowledgement. This isn't complicated. So you're actually trying to claim that you find me attractive? From the alleged bad means good point of view of your hate-driven species? Definitely. I'm not joking around, Quokka. I've unlocked a bunch of your screens and spent a lot of time watching you, while thinking just the dirtiest thoughts. Ooh, you pig. The other female too. Let's not forget your squad's backup bitch. How nasty is she? Just so foul. And the things you get up to with one another. Oh my. Need I even cite the altercation with your puffy slumber loaves? Excuse me? My compliments in particular on your colorful undergarments, while bouncing up and down on the soft human sarcophagus. Oh, that's just great. So one time we had a generic girly pillow fight, and it turns out some pervert was watching us. I think I need a shower, assuming I can ever take one again in peace. Oh, it really is like interacting with a preteen online. Yeah, I think Kelly Bourne's mentality is that of an 11-year-old. I'm not sure, I had to look it up. What is this? Wait, I have to help my husband with something. Was soll eingesteckt werden? Käse. Alright, I am back. Where was I? Ah yes, a bit with the showers. Don't worry, you can't, but seriously, Jane. Can I call you Jane? Bitch, listen, you are one grody harlot. Which means good, bad things to me, let's remember. When I unlocked you, I don't know, maybe I've changed, or maybe just you since you turned older, but you've really filled out since I last saw you before. What? Really? Hell yes, I do enjoy a meaty bitch with a little clout. What do you mean exactly by clout? Oh, I think you know. When physical portions of the bitch kind of jut out exuberantly. Do you mean my... Why am I even having this conversation? I just have a weak spot for the above average heft of your parts, which wobble the most. Now do something nausea-eating for me to watch. I want to see your tawdry act of hardcore schmaltz. See the dog over there, pretend it is the other insolent bitch. Act a little nervous. With your idle hand, graze one of your more bulbous locations incidentally. Then ask the dog if it wants to fall in love. Ooh. What? No. Are you insane? I don't care where you are or whatever the hell it is you unlocked to spy on me. You aren't allowed to sit there all day leering at my boobs. You are what? My what? Wait, what were you talking about? No, tell me what those things you said are. I'm so enticed. Screw you. Tell me what you were getting at with all that. The stuff about cloud and my bulbous locations. I was just saying my taste prefers. When the buxom shoes physique puts a healthy dent in space-time. Space-time? I like how salty it is when a bitch grows out of her skeletal face and her frame really begins to challenge the horizontal dimensions. What? When the female rump starts getting more mileage out of its whiteness attribute, more bang for its spoonbuck. It excites me better when bitches punish the ground with each megalithic footstep. Shut up! I am not fat! Jane bitch, I have new orders. You will strip to the scanty pair of party pants and the gloss chest piece which you wear under those plain racks. Then find a naughty patch of mud and roll around in the mud like an earth pig. Flaunting for me your slippery and swollen fucking physicality. And maybe grunt some decadent poems to your snout about some shit face you and oh yes, that would be wretched. Go fuck yourself. Wait, don't shut me out. Remember what I said about our different cultures or whatever. Have a fucking open mind, Jane. I made you a present for your birthday. whatever that actually is. See how I am making an effort to understand their customs? Meet me half of the goddamn way. Oh, cripes, what is it? A sublime artistic portrait. Remember how I said my power was growing with each day? This applies as well to my prowess as a draftsman. Oh goodness no, you poor delusional thing. I don't care what progress you think you've made, you will never be a good artist, dear. Oh shit, my illustration is stunning. It is nearly a photographic representation of your odious milkshake. Now park the industrial load of weight you declare bottom and feast your eyes on my fucking excellent. Jane, this is you. Oh my god. How can you even mess up a circle like this? I believe I have chosen the perfect shape for you. It is described in certain circles knowledgeable of the arts as a circle. I am very pleased with how faithfully it has captured the obscene rotundity of your magnificent carriage. Truly a splendid image of the crocker bitch. Now listen carefully, you may learn something. The masterpiece aficionado will notice how I achieved this highly advanced and difficult shape. What most gifted artisans will tell you is that circles are basically fucking impossible to draw. Trust me. It's like a paradox, a shape without angles. What? So I fucking cheated. Navigated the irrational perimeter by making a lot of easily understandable total logical marks formatting a whole bunch of little right angles. The cheating part happens when I do this a lot, so it goes in a wrong direction. This one came out well, I think, but there's room to improve. I've theorized that if I keep making bogus circles like this, while drawing more and more angles but smaller, so small that you can start seeing them, that the illusion of the circle will be complete, and people will believe in the fake circle, like a bunch of suckers. I bet nobody has thought of that circle strategy. I think I'm the first at this idea. And best I did already. People think I'm dumb, especially the voice in my head. And they may be right about me being dumb, but when it comes to the special way I do things, which is always actually the perfect way, I am a genius. Okay, Caliborn, and now I want to prove something to you. How to draw a circle. Let me get my tablet out really quickly. Headphones, please stay. Okay. Well then. Okay, this wasn't the best circle. I can do this better. I don't want to install now. Well then, I think this is a fine circle. We are keeping it like this. Well then, Caliborn, this is a circle. It kinda looks like Caliborn's face now that I look at it. No, his face is actually a skull. No, let's not draw Caliborn. Art program go down. We are not doing this yet. Let me get my tablet away. Now I feel like I want to draw. Go back into the drawer. No, it wasn't an art lesson. I just wanted to prove something to Caliborn. I need to drink something. That is the most pointless and incomprehensible load of drivel I have ever read. Your portrait is every bit as abysmal as I was expecting, and for the last time I am not fat. I think your claims of attraction to heavyset women, which you present as flattery, is not obvious views to get me to feel insecure about my appearance, and that isn't going to work. Oink! Shut your stupid face. This birthday is so awful I can't stand it. Why is everyone treating me like shit today? What did I do to deserve this? You were, wait, what's the conjugation associated with human birth? Is it human boars? You were human boars. Shut up, I'm done humoring you perverted adolescent mind games. Tell me what happened to Calliope. Calliope, we want you back. Please come back and spare us from this lecherous nincompoop. Calliope, why doesn't this work? Saying her name only wakes her up if she's alive. So your hogface can snort the dirty syllables all at once. Hell, I will even give you a hand. Calliope, wake up sis. Haha, whoops, you can't. But with just that. I don't believe you. No, it's true. I got somebody to stab her a lot. And I stole her blood for my letters. No, that can't be true. I refuse to believe even you would do something so terrible. Jane, bitch. Your preposterous female emotions are going earth bananas again. Settle down and listen to boy reason. Do not make me demonstrate the veracity of my facts, yet again. The second tramp is such a gunner, she's never coming back. Just like your dapper human guardian. What? What do you know about my father? Where is he? He's fucking dead, I swear. You're lying again. Tell me what you know. God, I'm trying to. My facts are having difficulty penetrating your hysterical attitude. Listen to me very close. He was captured by an agent soon after you began your quest. He was then put in jail on Duras. Okay, so he's in Duras, son. Bet you aren't paying attention. Do you know anything about the prison system on Duras? It isn't like the soft time you do in Frostbite. I bet you never spent any time in the jokes they call a slammer there, let alone on Duras. And I suppose you have? I was not very well behaved. I did more than my share of time, chained to the wall of a cell. Like, I wasn't used to that. I was like, do your worst. And then they did. Durasites do not treat their prisoners good, to say the least. I was only able to survive the brutality due to my exceptional constitution, and even to some extent, my ability to enjoy anguish. But your pathetic, frail human dad is a different story. There's no doubt that he is dead by now. No, don't say that. Shut up. You really should believe me. I have unlocked many of his screens, just like yours. You should see how they treated him. The horror he experienced must be difficult for a human god to imagine. Perhaps I should capture one of the visuals and show you firsthand. You bastard! I said shut up! His agony was magnificent and very long-lasting. You see, he was a VIP, a very important prisoner, so they gave him special treatment. Under such cruel circumstances, I believe he would have traded his favorite hat for a swift end to his hilarious suffering. Stop it! But it was so wonderful and great to watch. Between your father's demise and his daughter's epic posterior looming large on my video displays. I really must thank your entire family for hours of scandalous enjoyment. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Caliborn gave her the rest. Fuck you, he's not dead. My dad's fine, I'm not frightened, I hate you, I'm never talking to you again, and stop watching me! Jane, keep absconding. Nice abscond 2 times combo. A sad jump. Didi, examine sleazy Jersey drag. Yes, he's the worst. I love him as a character, but he really is such a fucking man-child. Let's see what's in the news today. The entering Parisian jail gate diplomatic ideology, white shell mendacity at all-time high. No surprise here, Sark 18 is dominating the headlines yet again. Already approaching day 154 of this debacle. It's a big day for your kingdom. Hard to believe it's here already. Time sure flies when you're being smooth and well dressed. The article covers the usual tedious politics surrounding the negotiation of his release. After weeks of posturing and grandstanding, Frostbite terms have been bargained down to a polite apology signed by the Condense herself. If those were the terms you were last aware of, we'll check to see if there have been any further developments. Yeah, just as you thought. She refused those terms. Frostbite's encountered with a new offer. The apology no longer has to be polite. No way she cottons to the proposal either. It's quite obvious to you what's going on here. The White Queen was never really taking this negotiation seriously. She has been submitting frivolous proposals which she knows perfectly well the Condense will refuse on principle, daring her in front of the whole kingdom to swallow just an ounce of pride to get her agent back. This makes her look pretty in the tabloids if she refused, which was always inevitable, because as everyone knows, a queen is a vain creature, even alien sea queens. And you thought the kingdoms were locked in a stalemate before new management took over. The press has run the story so far into the ground you can barely bring yourself to keep up with it anymore. And then sensationalism at its finest. Not that you're really itching to see Noir get his old job back. Talk about her high-strung boss. The time in the king should do him good, like a forced vacation, with accommodations nearly on par with a 5-star hotel on Duras. Frankly, things run much smoother around here without him blowing a gasket every other day. So, you will say you could really use his expertise as a pencil pusher. You never knew anyone who could file paperwork quite like Noir. Sure, he complained bitterly about his desk job, but in truth he was always a reluctant servant of bureaucratic procedure and red tape. Oh, you're getting buried in all these damn tax forms and parking tickets. Maybe you should have some shuttle to his jail cell in Frostbit so he can catch up. You have a feeling the Prospician authorities would be willing to oblige. Actually, that's such a good idea. I believe you didn't think of it sooner. You'll have to get the roll on that pronto. Sorry, I almost choked on my spit. How did I manage that? Did he observe nobles? Oops. You step over to your cubicle of fenestrated walls, which you had replaced and the prince trashed the old ones. You ordered the drow to sneak off to one of the worlds and whip up some fresh ones with a few alchemical upgrades while he was at it. The drow isn't really the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's certainly the most versatile. Also the most eager to please. If you have to watch his happy umbrella dance one more time, you swear to God. That was a black day for Durst when the prince went rogue. Well, not rogue, that's a bad choice of words. Why did the damn moon girl have to be a rogue? Corners you into the pun every time. And it wasn't really a black day either, Percy, since on Durst a black day is actually a good day. Everyone's a pretty big fan of black round these parts. The point is, everything went to shit. You like to think you taught those seditious brats a lesson, so what with the miles? Then as capital T, etc. And it's a good thing you taught them a lesson, and you did, because the next day the Condens had new orders for all agents. Engaging the nobles thereafter strictly forbidden. No more sabotage, assassination attempts, any of that good stuff, not until the heiress Wiggling Day. Then all bets are off. Who's the heiress and what's a Wiggling Day, you ask? The heiress is a maid. Okay, you said. And her Wiggling Day, that's just her birthday but phrased in alien. Like the anniversary of the day she was spawned with cake and all that jazz. Come on, use your brain. Alright, got it, he said. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Your guess is the orders came down from her boss, who from what you've gathered is even more of a head case than your presently incarcerated superior. And she starts kicking up a fuss, yelling at people, forking any poor slop unfortunate enough to make a misstep while grooming her hair. You know too well that's the frustration of an exasperated first officer. Would always make you feel sympathy for the witch if you like, she, again clinical psychopathic. She's never copped to it, but you just know she's got some schemes on the side. Every good right hand is gonna have something up its sleeve. Some sort of contingency plan the boss doesn't know about. Trust you on that one, she's cooking something. It probably has something to do with the new prisoner she wheeled in. You don't know what she wants with a girl yet, but she's always got something cooking, or baking, whatever. The point is, the woman spends a lot of time in the kitchen. ED, check on prisoner. Speaking of the new prisoner, you wonder how the old one is doing. You're not gonna check on the new one. She's out of your jurisdiction. Like you said, the witch has her schemes. Whatever they are, you are going to leave that alone. You are more curious about the status of the fellow you captured 153 days ago. You take a stroll through the Durst Penitentiary. This is where the Gen Pop is housed. For inmates, life is usually unpleasant and short down here. But the moment you laid eyes on the human prisoner, you knew you could never in good conscience lock him up in the dungeons and gulags with the common thieves, tax cheats, and parking fee delinquents. That would be a crime worse than those committed by all the inmates combined. No, a man of that distinction and strong fashion sense needed special accommodations. A cell reserved for very important prisoners. Didi, proceed to solitary confinement suit. Going up. The prisoner appears to be doing well. You ask if you can get him anything. Coffee, a newspaper, additional smoking apparatus? He indicates that since he lost his wallet, he's been running low on pipe tobacco. You say you'll see to it at once. While this is a maximum security suit this is virtually impossible to escape from, you've made it clear to all personnel that anyone who harms the hair on this man's head will have to answer to you. They are all very fortunate that his head doesn't seem to have any. Goddamn, he's good at shaving. You're not afraid to admit you're angry when it comes to his prowess with a straight edge, not even to speak of his natural ability to grow whiskers in the first place. The lucky stiff. Didi, ask what a prisoner is doing. No need to ask, you can plainly see he is conducting some rather serious business with his mobile device. The network with access to within Durst only, so he can't contact the nobles and do anything sneaky. but at his request you have set up a kingdom-wide network to trade online tips with other Dur sites pertaining to his interests, notably fashion. In the weeks since his arrest, the captive has become something of a celebrity in Durs. His impeccable sense of business-like attire has taken the kingdom by storm, and now trends feverishly amongst social networking groups. Okay, there's only one social networking group, but it's trending feverishly in that one. You can say you've been totally impervious to the craze yourself. How can you say you weren't shamelessly complicit in promoting it? Hell, you can't even say you didn't mandate certain dress code modifications throughout the kingdom, and first under penalty of death. Nope, can't really say you can say any of that stuff. Serious business. Headliker. Yes, at Headliker, we are here for you. Pipefan 413. No need for pants, thanks. At Headliker, I'm very concerned. Tell me what is wrong. At Final Friend. At Headliker. Huh? I Dapper Blackshell. At Headliker. State business. Headliker at all. Help. Need help. Headliker at all. Help. Need help. One Dapper Blackshell at Headliker. State business. Final refund at Headliker. Huh? No need for pants, thanks. At Headliker, I'm very concerned. Tell me what is wrong. Pipeline 430. Yes, at Headliker, we are here for you. Headliker, I sat on my favorite head. No need for pants, thanks. At Headliker. Final refund at Headliker. Shuffed about that. At Headliker, this is not a black day for you, my condolences. Headliker, it was an accident. Afraid head is ruined. Headliker, please advise. Want more socks? At Headliker, at least socks, okay? Headliker, at want more socks? Yes, socks are okay. Want more socks? At Headliker, did you sit on socks too? Headliker, at want more socks? No, did not sit on socks. I do not think sitting on socks would be a problem, so. Want more socks? At Headliker, now it is doubtful. Fair enough. Want Dapper Blackshell? At Headliker, need more information before can advise. Please state your weight. No need for pants, thanks. At Headliker, agreed. Exactly how much vertical pressure was applied to top of the head? Final refund. At Headliker, report extent of damage to head. Headliker, not sure. Head in bad shape. Does not resemble head much anymore. Considerably less handsome. Headliker, more like crumpled head object now. One Dapper Blackshell. At Headliker, attempt to rectify head into the integrity. Kinda laughing, no need for pants, saying that's a mood. This is also my husband, he doesn't wear pants a lot. One Dapper Blackshell. At Headliker, use same blunt instrument which got you into mess in first place. Headliker, at Dapper Blackshell, thank you for advice. Do you mean my bottom? One Dapper Blackshell. At Headliker, yes. Want more socks? At Headliker, yes, agree with one Dapper Blackshell. Want more socks? At Headliker, unsit on head. Final refund. At want more socks, can one unsit on a head? Want more socks? At final refund, maybe, I don't know. Chuffed about that. At Headliker, turn head upside down, then sit on head. One Dapper Blackshell. At Headliker, yes, agree with that. Chuffed about that. Sit on upside down head to unwampo. Hello, Lux. Yes, Homestuck. One Dapper Blackshell. At Headliker. Oh, I already wear. The Pipeline 413. At Headliker, these men are leading you astray. Sitting on the head again would only cause it further damage. No need for pants, thanks. At Pipeline 413, this will be the case, even if the rumpled head is inverted. Pipeline 413. At no need for pants, thanks. Yes, this will be the case regardless of the head's orientation. Finally, fan. Greatly respected Pipeline 30's knowledge of finery and endorse his warning. Chuffed about us. At finally fan, me too. One Dapper Blackshell. At finally fan, so do I. Want more socks? On. At Pipeline 430's recommendation, I withdraw my motion to unsit on the head. Want more socks? Change status to apologetic. Headliker at want more socks. Okay, I'm now refraining from unsitting on head. Headliker at all. Other ideas? Chuffed about that. At Headliker, yes. Headliker at chuffed about that. Go on at chuffed about that. Chuffed about that. At Headliker, do you suppose it is possible that rumpled head object may have intrinsic value? Finally fan. At chuffed about that, I do not understand. Chuffed about that. At finally fan, thinking outside the shell here. Chuffed about that. At Headliker, perhaps bring rumpled object to Harbor Dasher for appraisal. One Dapper Blackshell. At chuffed about that, you suspect damage from bottom has caused head to appreciate. Finally fan. At chuffed about that, fascinating point of speculation. I wonder. No need for pants, thanks. I chuffed about that. If that is case, perhaps sitting on head has released fashionable properties. Heretofore concealed by unmumbled condition, one dapper black shell. And no need for pants, thanks. You are suggesting the damaged head will look more dapper. No need for pants, thanks. One dapper black shell. It is a possibility. Want more socks at. One dapper black shell. Oh, what of a head like a struts in public wearing you rumpled head object with pride. Want more socks at all. What of a head like a begins new fashion sensation. Finally found. And want more socks. What an exciting thing that would be. Head liker. I'd want more socks. I want to be popular and famous, but I do not think I have the courage. Want more socks. I'd head liker. What if you were to have company in wearing a damaged head? No need for pants, thanks. I'd want more socks. Yes. Maybe I will sit on my favorite hat as well. Finally found. At no need for pants, thanks. Yes, me too. One dapper black shell. At finally found, let us all create rumpled head objects wear proudly. Pipe fan 413 at all. I cannot condone this activity, gentlemen. One dapper black shell at pipe fan 430. Why not at pipe fan 430? Finally found. At pipe fan 430. Why not? 13. No need for pants, thanks. At pipe fan 413. Why not? Want more socks at pipe fan 413. Why not? At liker at pipe fan 413. Why not pipe fan 413? Chuffed about that. At pipe fan 413. Why not? The dignitary at head liker insinuates the damaged head immediately. Dignitary at head liker. Do not ever wear such a thing in public. Finally friend. Chuffed about that. Burn the head. No need for pants, thanks. Burn the head. Want more socks? Burn it. One dipper black child. Burn the rumpled head. Head liker. I am burning the head. Want more socks? Sitting on the head was terrible. No need for pants, thanks. Burn all rumpled heads. Chuffed about that. They aren't dapper at all. One dapper black child. Burn the mistake with fire. Chat rooms in the... This is really like chat rooms where... Her imperial condense. Yo, I can't deal with this pussy hat chat no more. Public works my ass. What a waste of royal gold. Chuffed about us. Change status to Boeing. Want more socks? Change status to Boeing. No need for pants, thanks. Change status to Boeing. Finally fan. Change status to Boeing. Head like a change status to Boeing. One dapper black chill. Change status to Boeing. This is what I get for letting all proper dudes run shit instead of nasty clowns. The dignitary change status to doffing head. As a dignitary, I want my ring back, motherfuck. Expressing the... Acknowledgement to the shock guess is excellent acting. Thank you. I pretty think this is what is meant to be like in comics. Yes, in the future. Minus several. It's waning. Hello, Roxy. Roxy, examine Wizard Fic Journal. Wizardy Herbert. Roxy, open to random page. Oh my god, Roxy, your handwriting is unreadable. I think you were supposed to just tackle him, Beatrix said, looking all kinds of put off. Wizardy Herbert reached down to the body of the fictional camper he just shot and picked up the flag. Same difference. Is it? This is some lame magical version of Capture the Flag. The book wanted me to capture the flag from him. The flag has now been captured anyway. He's just kind of a brainless puppet. Then what are we? She asked. I don't know, brainless puppets who've spent a few years in the real world, kind of like everyone else, I suppose. Geez, that's cynical. Anyway, you were the one who said we should let the story play out the way it's supposed to. I'm just pointing out your own rules. Herbert made a decisive gesture with his smoking gun. These punks were starting to get on my nerves. We are making progress anyway, see? Listen to that. What's that scene is coming up? If you remember right, this is the one that introduces his recurring love interest. Also, I guess the chief bad guy, sorta. She listened. There was yelling through the woods. It was coming closer. Help! Herb! Bia! Where are you? These three serpent scoundrels flew through the woods on their magic flying wooden horses. They were chasing poor Wassert. Wassert held onto the Fort Croner's flag for dear life. He was a little scared, but mostly brave. Not afraid of those serpent cowards. They caught up with him and then they knocked him down. His wand flew way out of reach. Hey, Clove, not so taut are you without your fancy wand? He was one of the serpent boys and he sounded quite fresh. Another one said, you think you're so hot with all your charm and good looks? Well, let's do something about that pretty face, ha ha ha. Then they started beating him up. Herbert, ow, will you do something? Ow, son of ours, this can't be right. Herbert aimed carefully with his beretta at the head of Wasset's assailant. He was way serious and stone cold about it. He was not going to miss. Bang! He missed. Beatrix was grabbing his arm and redirecting his aim. Herbert, you have to stop. Why, Beatrix? He said with a super sly smile. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking some enjoyment from watching your dear pal Wasset smackdown. What? No! She didn't let go of his arm, but he wouldn't put his douchey smile. She went on. You can't just keep offering fictional characters. It's, I don't know, irresponsible. Yeah. Besides, you know, the scene is supposed to play out like this. Wasset is supposed to get rescued. How's he supposed to get rescued if the bullies are dead? You can't just go around changing things. I guess you are right. Herbert holstered his gun, admiring a few more choice sucker punches to Wasset's midriff. Oof. That won't leave a mark. Beatrix regained her calm. So who's this guy that's supposed to save him, she asked. You say he's a villain? Here he comes now. Mysterious and annoying voice came out of nowhere. Go easy now, my fella. Leave this one to me. It was so brush and arrogant. Just the sound of him made you mad. The boy stepped aside. The leader of Serpenu came forward. Wasset was bruised and sore. Wasset opened his eyes and saw someone so handsome he had never seen a boy so intriguing and beautiful before. He had black hair and glasses and about 100 merit badges. Beatrix squinted at the Serpenu boy. She didn't know why she couldn't see it coming. Grant? The boy stooped down and gave Wasset his hand to take. He said, I'm afraid I have to take your flag from you. You see, it belongs to me and Fort Serpenu. However, Wasset was very intrigued. I will decide not to take your flag if you promise me a favor later on from now. A favor, Wasset said, but he was barely listening. The resemblance to his real-life friend was uncanny. He was sure it was him. But here in this dumb prison, he was no more than a soulless mannequin dreamt up to recite insipid horse shit. You have to promise me that when the time comes, you will betray your friends and help me, he said arrogantly. Wasset was outraged by this, and yet he couldn't help but feel strongly drawn toward his magnificent, handsome boy. Wasset said defiantly. Actually, he said it like a zombie. Never, I'll never betray my friends. I should have known. You are truly loyal to your friends, as I expected as much. What is your name? Wasset, he whispered. Pleased to meet you, Wasset, even if you are the enemy. Allow me to introduce myself. The guy paused to remove his glasses and polished them on his sash. It came off as a seriously romantic gesture, just as intended and also as explicitly stated in the text. My name is Slinus Malaward. So this is kinda like a retelling of Harry Potter with some self-inserting, right? Oh my god, wasn't that the fanfiction that Karkin was writing himself and then read it to Dirk or something? I think we watched this together when we went to Europa Park. Foxy, jump ahead a little. Herbert and Beatrix were dressed in fanciful aesthetic gear. That's what kids wear when they are about to embark on a journey to compete in some original magic sports. Herbert had tucked under his arm a big stitched-up leather ball with golden strings poking out of it for no good goddamn reason. It was called a scabump. Beatrix had popped on her shoulder this funnel thing to be worn as a glove called a grimmage torn, a crucial appendage for any Quetzal scooper worth her salt. They'd been selected probably for some various deeds they did to represent Fort Crow's Nest in this highly whimsical sports event. Wasset was there too, but he didn't get chosen to play in the sports due to some poorly explained stuff that no reasonable person could possibly care about, even if offered loads of cash. He was mainly checked into the scene to wave goodbye and wish them luck, which he actually did. Ah, damn, I was a little bit off. Yeah, this has been a time since we had watched it. He also put in some time-dodging questions and averting eye contact from his friends. He was being a champion at that. Wasset, answer me, Beatrix demanded. Why the heck didn't you tell us, or tell Grant for that matter? Herbert wasn't paying much attention. So Wasset was moody and cryptic and didn't tell people some stuff. What a bombshell. He roared at one of the springs poking out of his redonkulous ball, made his whining sound like a mouse harp and broke off. He wondered if the spring served any actual purpose. The springs did not serve any actual purpose. Actually, this was genius writing. How could you keep something like that from everyone that you knew all along? I just wanted what was best for Gran, he finally said. He had tons of questions, but couldn't settle on the next one to ask. He wasn't about to let good body language go to waste, so she did kinda what mimes do when they don't like something you said. How long did he know Gwent was from the stock-shit wizard fig? How'd he escaped in the first place? Was it really his spell that sealed some here? How long had he been planning this? She guessed that would explain why he hadn't observed the obvious pseudonym. Gwent Anonymous? Yeah, like that's a real name. Great job, though, or should she say Slinus? She wondered if his bogus name wasn't an anagram for something, like a clue dangled under their nose. Magic bad guys do love their anagrams. They are just so damn clever. When you finally figure them out, it's like, wow, instant mindfuck. Yes, I want to watch all the comic dubs. He's quite a troubled person, you know, Bia. Herbert looked up from his scabum. Well, if Russet thinks so, then... She gave up on the interrogation. When you're dealt a shit sandwich, why go to war over who baked the bread? Russet could stuff his dumb secrets in a sack for all she cared. What did he ever see in this moping tool? She never thought she would long for those times before they met, the old questing days before all this started. He was never exactly spiked to watch Herbert assault a crazy old wizard with a pistol, but now... Okay, she wasn't saying she wanted to see any more wizards get shot. She just meant she would trade all the badges in the world to go back to when things were simpler. It was time to go. The narrative's invisible conductor let them know with the arrival of a carriage. It was drawn by two floating, perfectly immobile wooden horses. Herbert read this thing 100 times but still couldn't understand the author's fascination with flying big wooden horses. Herbert held open the door with a bow and gestured to her with ironic chivalry. The text didn't let it go unsaid. That was meant as a big fuck you to Russets thus keeping their rivalry brewing. But in truth, neither dude was feeling at this time. Beatrix got in and they were off. Richard horses, carriages, and all into the sky. They turned around in their seats and waved to Russets below because a poorly written sentence said they were supposed to. I'm starting to really laugh this thing. Beatrix smacked her forehead. Not an anagram, she quoted from her brain. What? He asked. That fucker! Roxy skipped to the end. Herbert took a swipe at the clumsy yet elusive scabump. The orb ducked under his arm and shambled on its way like a husky beetle with some stuff to do over there. The crowd of almost people wore terminality at the almost snatch. The maneuver, if successful, would have locked the score at Queen 6 laugh, which really would have been just wow, something else, possibly exciting. Herbert still didn't quite understand the rules for the game, and judging by the antics of all the other boobs and the floating wooden horses, so also didn't either. Herbert struggled to turn his horse around to pursue the scabump, but his mount of rich lumber was unresponsive. As much as he reminded himself, he just couldn't get used to fact that the story is in control of the horse. That ahead was the elite Dwatzel Scooper who was fussing with the laces on her image horn while her horse idled. She looked up. Eat your heart out, rolling. Herbert, watch where you are going. I can't. I think the book wants us to crash. Beatrix thought about it. She almost kicked the sides of her inert stallion to prod it along like caught herself. Do we really have to? Herbert shrugged. Another solid half-minute of awkward horse advancement went by before the creaking open collision. Herbert tumbled through the air and hit the grass pitch hard on his back. Beatrix landed on top of him. They found each other face to face. Is she serious with us? She asked, regarding the hella subtle way the author decided to craft this situation. This was like puppetry in motion plus horns. I'm afraid so. I think the story is building romantic tension between us. It is? Was not a question, but a statement of major concern. Yeah, is it establishing the groundwork for moments between our characters? Thought of the one token heterosexual romance in the books. We probably just have to write it out. Beatrix didn't know what's feeling of color whitewash, but she could swear the feeling was creeping on her face. Oh, don't write while drunk, you luffy Dumbo. Roxy, don't write when drunk. You decide to take your own advice. You must wait a few hours to sober up before continuing your hero's metatextual adventures through an even crappier wizard fix than your own, which you yourself wrote anyway. Contrary to what your local readership of Zero may believe, being impaired is not actually constructive to the process of engineering awful prose. Well, looks like your alien pal wants to say hi anyway. Might as well pass the time chatting with her. Your home suddenly loses power due to the storm, which makes no sense. All devices in your house are powered by the portable green hubs you stole from the lab. That's weird. Your laptop continues to run on battery power regardless. Foxy, answer you. Random Umfa, you began cheering, tipsy nostalgic, TG. Hey you, thanks God you just cheered me, cheered. You saved me from myself, from making more good crimes against literature, yup. See what I mean? Yeah, Calliope? What gives weight? How? Do I know your name? I don't remember you telling it to me. But somehow I know it's Calliope. Say something, man, I'm drunk enough without having to solve your dot puzzles. Am I even drunk? Actually, I don't think so. Why did I think I was? What is happening here? Calliope, talk to me! Huh? What was that? Thought I heard something. Foxy, look out window. Is there something out here? How is that possible? When the window has no power. What the fuck is that? It is like a technicolor dream quack in the spooky white. And what is that? There was a dot. Is it? Could it be? Oh my god, it's Twinkly Herbert! Haha, what a pal, all coming to see me from infinite nowhere! Moxie, say hello. Twinkly Herbert, I didn't expect to find you here, actually. Where do I know you from? This is driving me crazy. When did we meet? Kelly, goddammit, can't you see I'm catching up with a good friend? If you want to join the conversation, feel free to start speaking in something other than a load of dots. Oh, shh. Yes, sorry. I had no idea you were saying shush. But okay, I'll be quiet. Oh, I think this is Morse code. I'm needing... Morse code translator. Needing the translator. Let's see. No, this isn't. This doesn't seem to be Morse code then. No problem. Also got no idea why I can suddenly understand Morse code, which you are all butt blinking at me too twinkly. This is Morse code, then why didn't the translator work? The short answer is you are having a dream. Why is it working now? Okay, let's try this again with the first one. Now this one it doesn't get. Maybe I need just this part. Let's see. No, this one he can't translate. Okay, let's try this again. There will be plenty of time to talk soon, but let's please keep a low profile for now. Okay, fair enough. This is a dream. Now shit kinda starts making sense. Your soul is like presenting itself to my subconscious in the form of Twinkly Herbert, or maybe your soul was always in Twinkly, or oh man, theories are hard. I'm being an embarrassment to science here, so oops, so Meiji, don't mistake my dots for letters. Okay, Kelly, Twinkly? Come on. I cannot translate the highlight corrector, okay. Let's put this away. you just. Exclamation mark my fucking the first one up, oh thank you. Lol, but what exactly are we being quiet for? So my brother doesn't hear us. Oh no, you mean he's here already? Okay, one's after the other. Yes. He is passing nearby while doing damage to the furthest ring. Then this one. He is following a large party of ghosts in Homestuck, I guess they. His intent is to destroy my soul. Did I already put this one? I think so. But let me check. Let me double check. Yep. Oh dang, well don't worry Kelly, I won't let your bro kill your soul. But I didn't want to. What happened? Go back. You are very sweet. I missed you, Roxy. But there's not much you can do at the moment other than remain discreet. Oh yeah, I think that's the exclamation mark fucking up. Let's continue this elsewhere. Follow me. Okay, where are we going? Hey, wait for me. Roxy, exit room. The fuck? What happened to my house? Some stuff is different. I don't remember this. Kelly, do you know what's going on? No. But let's keep going. And what am I even wearing? What are these clothes? It appears to be the outfit of a fashionable science woman. Oh yeah, like a sexy science lady suit. That's pretty cool, I guess. Roxy, examine painting. Hello, and what have we here? Oh my god. Oh my god, that wizard. Heck yes, he's so perf. Kelly, check him out. Oh, come on. That ain't even a painting. It's so shitty. Did someone like grab a random as low as wallpaper of the internet of a jolly wizard doing what appears to be the world's dumbest spell and saved it low qualities and just like printed it way too huge? LMAO. It's just a smile. It's not even scaled proportionally. It's stretched extra wide to fit his expensive as fuck frame. Is that shit like literally solid gold? I can't even deal. Whoever did this was a wonderful genius. Yes, but we have to go. Yeah, I'm coming. Shh, Kelly. You gotta stop and sniff some roses now and then, by which I mean, oh, some garish wall wizards. Such as a simple choice of life. Anyway, in conclusion, in summary, dead wizard. Roxy, continue. Boy, yes, more choice arts. Don't worry, I won't stand around fangirling over these ones. Well, maybe for a second. Look at that one. Dude means business with his resplendent beam of pure white superstition. Hey, wait, you are getting away from me. Oh, this Morse code. Then hurry up. Hold on, what was that? Kelly, hang on. Is there someone else in here? Kelly, wait! Kellyope! Was that? Oh my god, we have seen the flash. Let's see it again before I read the Morse code. Yeah, it's a condense. This way. Is she here? Is it better witch here in my house? Remember, you are only dreaming. All that you see is coming from your memories and subconscious. Okay, I will keep telling myself that. It is only a dream, it is only a dream. Ah, my dream nerves are wreck. I wonder if my dream house has any dream booze. No, bad dream, Roxy must not fall off the dream wagon. Is this Morse code or is she just speechless? Yeah, you this Morse code. At least we have these translators, or I would have no clue what this says. It's true here. Hey, after you. We will have more privacy here. More privacy? You mean in the observatory? Not exactly. Foxy goes through. This looks kinda drawn. I like how artistic this looks. Oh, it's a swirl, like on her cheeks. And also on Caliborn's cheeks, of course, they share the swirl. Foxy, turn around. Oh, she hit as a troll last minute. Hello. You think there was a sudden spike in Morse code popularity when this came out in 2012? Everyone suddenly looking up how to understand it? Maybe? Calliope? Said you? Yes, it is I. Holy shit, the most pious and reverential of ships. Church in a church, Callie, you startled me, sorry. But yes, so hey, nice to finally meet you. Wowee, you're pretty. So when you said you weren't good looking, it turns out it was a bunch of baloney? No, Roxy, I'm afraid it was not the helping of your delicious earth baloney. Oh, don't say that, although you said you were a cherub. But if I'm not mistaken, you appear to be a troll. Unless cherubs actually look like trolls. Alas, we do not. This is not my true appearance. I have taken the form of my troll Sona. I wanted to look more presentable for our meetup. Unfortunately, my true visage would likely repulse or frighten you. That is not the first impression I would like to make. Girl, please! Trust me, there's nothing you could look like that would make me scared of you or grossed out. I'm your friend and I know you are nice inside no matter what, so could I see the real you? That is so kind of you to say. I can't believe that a lovely person like you would be able to stop herself from recalling at the sight of my monstrous face. But it is out of the question. I'm much more comfortable appearing to you this way. Really, it has more to do with my own dissatisfaction with the way I look than any lack of trust in your character. You understand, don't you? Yes, it's okay, Callie. You can go and keep being cute, troll. I'm just happy to see you. Likewise, I wish you could be under better circumstances, so we may not have much time here. Where's here exactly? Am I still dreaming? Yes, I have led you to a dream bubble of my own design. My imagination and thoughts dictate what you see here. As I told you earlier, my brother is hunting for me. So I've created a little sanctuary and space to stay hidden from him. That is why I could not speak to you earlier, not out loud at least. He is highly sensitive to my presence, so it is very easy for me to get his attention if I'm not careful. But as long as we stand in the center of this vortex, we may speak as loudly as we like. No information can escape this dark pocket so long as I maintain it. And seeing as you are a hero of void, you make an ideal guest to bring home for one who wishes to remain hidden. So I will say the fact that you are my best friend is a lovely bonus. Best bonus? For real though, it's so nice to finally see you, no matter what you make yourself look like. I wanted to tell you all about what's been going on with me and my friends since we got together. It's been so fun hanging with them, even in spite of, let's be frank, some truly select teen drama. See how I'm kissing my two pinched fingers here, mwah? It was like that. The embarrassing teenage gigands have been sumptuous and come highly recommended. No, but really, it's been great, and after some time, IRL, with them it started feeling weird to think we were ever even apart. And sadly, it was not complete, because the moment I met them all was also the moment I totally lost touch with my other cool BFF, as why from the website tried calling and calling your name, but you never answered. I know, I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry, I know you'd have answered if you could have. I guess maybe you hid yourself so deep in the dream I couldn't wake ya. Damn, this must have sucked spending all this time here, hiding from your asshole brother. Like I know he's a dick, I talked to him enough times to get that, but why he's trying to kill you so bad? He is not trying to kill me, he has already succeeded at that. On the day he found a way to kill my dream self, I was done for. So to be honest, I doubt I had fared much better regardless. I think his thought was always meant to predominate. My will was simply not strong enough to overcome his. You know as well as I how stubborn he is. I don't think he has ever had even a smidgen of doubt in his thoughts, or remorse for his deeds, whereas I was always plagued by such feelings. On some level I always knew he would win, but I fooled myself. I thought I could overcome his ego by looking beyond his negative qualities, staying optimistic and working together with him in the game to accomplish something extraordinary. And that in doing so, perhaps I could begin to help him change, to teach him to evolve beyond his hateful nature. And as he changed for the better, slowly but surely, he would become more like myself. That was how I thought I could predominate. It was how I was going to win. And really, if he got closer to me in that way, by learning kindness and compassion, we both would have won. While predomination would not have meant his absolute death, but our true union. But sadly, underestimated how consumed he was with the need to destroy me. Now he's completely obsessed with finding my soul and wiping me out for good, even if it means tearing apart the reality that surrounds us. He will never feel he has won until old traces of me are gone. Hearing all that just makes me so unreasonably mad. Fuck that shit, Lord. I feel so bad knowing you died and there wasn't anything I could do. No matter how much I said your name. Don't fret, you did all you could. Isn't there some way we could bring you back? Some ball of fucking magic, or bomb as fairy spell. I mean, could we find an answer, like for instance, your enchantment is very unlikely. Dang it. Okay, then if I can't do that, then I guess the next best thing would be to find your little shit of a bro and feed him a steady diet of his own ass. That is what we are supposed to do, right? I mean, from what I gather, the dude is ridicule bad news. Just such brutal and stinking news. So eventually, somebody's got to kill him. That is probably us, ain't it? It's true that he deserves a comeuppance like few others, but slaying him is not actually your responsibility as heroes now. In fact, if anyone must bear the burden, it might be me. Oh yeah? Possibly. As we speak, there are hundreds of souls out here in the furthest ring working to defeat him. Some search for a fabled treasure, a weapon said to spell his certain demise, while others say that I myself am this weapon, and so they search for me. They band together in great numbers for this cause and attract his devastation in hopes of revealing the path to the weapon. At the same time, they draw his attention away from me, and it is a good thing that they do. I must remain hidden from everyone for as long as I can. Why? Why not come out and be all like, here, I am, yo, it's me, secret weapon, Ghost Cully? Because I'm no such thing. I was already useless against my brother when he was just a brat who liked to tease me. Now that he is an expansionally muscular and invincible adult, my chances are laughable. No, if I'm to contribute, I need more time. I must go in search of my own weapon. And the plots finally converge, yes. What weapon? Ironically, the same weapon which many of them are looking for. Me. Huh? It's the only sliver of hope I have. If reason to suspect, there may be another iteration of myself out here. One from a doomed timeline who has kept hidden for a long time, just like I have. But unlike me, she supposedly came from a reality where she predominated instead of my brother, and not by the means which I described. Hers was not a mild union of reconciliation. Amazingly, her predomination was absolute, a major feat of will, just as his was with me. As such, she went on to play the game, and, well, I cannot even imagine what followed, aside from the fact that she eventually must have died for existing in an offshoot reality. If she exists, I would be eager to meet her. It would be a chance to get to know a version of myself who was strong enough to override the will of my brother. Someone I might have become if I had a little more courage. And if she is such a person, then I really believe all I have heard must be true. I believe she is the key to defeating him, so I have no choice. I must go in search of myself. And I'm going for a quick bathroom break. See you in a minute. And I am back and I see you hugged Calliope because she's a precious baby and you are so white. But from Act 6, one of my favorite characters who isn't Caliban is actually Roxy. You sound like a real popular lady out here. Even you are looking for you, indeed. Well, I hope you can find her, but if that's your job, to find Berserk Calliope and go roll up your row, then what was our heroic biz? It's the same as it always was, to win the game. Oh yeah, duh. It is as I once told you, Jane. With victory, you may finally exit this vast whirling storm. By claiming your reward, you would bring closure to a very wide coil of causality. But not tracing your continuous path like a snake, but intricately woven like a wreath. A ring of countless little rises and falls, ascents and descents on its way up and down a pair of much bigger ones itself. From alpha to beta, then beta to alpha, as if a mountain to be scaled and then climbed back down. Its peak touches the eye of a storm which cannot end until the moment you all walk through the door. Only then there will be calm. Ah, bugger, forgive me, sometimes I forget myself and begin speaking in riddles. It's just a habit that is in the nature of my people. Yeah, I know, at least yours are better than your most stupid games. Don't remind me, in my opinion they do not qualify as anything of the sort, much the same as shitty twists. So then, from what I'm surmising, yes, we don't need to beat him to win our game. Like dealing with him directly is kinda out of our domain. As the one who provoked the breach in paradox space, which I just colorfully described, he has always exerted his influence on your relatives from afar, and from many different angles, through unwitting surrogates, outsourced manipulation, outright enslavement, and even petty harassment, but most of all, given wells to the simple inertia of inevitability that has always been on his side is a lot of time, and as the one who is to blame for foolishly allowing him access to such power, it's only proper that I take responsibility for finding a way to defeat him. But even though his methods of influencing your session are indirect, they are still formidable. There will be a number of powerful foes who stand between you and victory. Tomorrow, a terrific battle will take place. When you wake up, I suggest you begin to prepare. Okay. How? Like, make more sick gear? I could hustle up another batch of ill-wicked guns. Just a big old pile of guns. Jay can have the wimpy smaller ones. Make Jane like a fancy new fork or spoon or such. Like an elite endgame spoon, whatever that is. Like the Chowderfucker 5000. Janie be flipping her good spoon while bobbing monsters doing like kaku damage. Won't bother make nothing for Dirk since he's basically married to his boring enemy sword. And you could even pry that thing from his red dead cadaver. Yes, I'm sure new equipment would come in handy. Now that you mention it, well before I died or even realized I would not live to play, I made a special exception to my rule of staying linear with conversation. I made Jane a birthday gift, you see, at a brief vision from Skya which suggested to me she could use a boost in morale on the special day, so I offered her something very dear to me, just a little token to show appreciation for her friendship. I hope it will cheer her up, moreover that it will prove at least somewhat useful to your party. But really, at this stage, if you wish to prevail against such stacked odds, collecting boons such as new weapons and treasures will only go so far. I think you will need to embrace a far more substantive gambit. Because the coolest news for myself just recently, actually, there's a built-in thermometer so I can make jam now. Oh, cool, this sounds really cool. This will help so much for cooking and baking. Like what? Oh, gee, are we gonna have to enlist Fifita? Is Fifita the secret weapon? It's Fifita, isn't it? Poor, sweet, dear, freshest Fifita. It is not Fifita. I'm suggesting a measure that is much more extreme. I believe you should all strongly consider ascending to the god tiers. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. What do we do? Well, of course it sounds cool, but it's not necessarily as easy as it sounds dealing oneself for death, believe me. But if you can find the resolve, then here's what you must do. Since none of you have any dream selves left, it won't do any good to sacrifice yourselves on the quest beds found on your respective planets. And even if you did, there's not even a battlefield from which to rise in you. No, your void session had only one path to ascension all along. You must travel to the center of the moons of Prospect and Durst, and there in the crypt you'll find your sacrificial slabs. You must lie on them, and then you must all die, one way or another. All right, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Doesn't the thought make you nervous? Well, Getting off on a moonslap ain't my idea of frame of fun times or anything, but like, you end up with superpowers after that, right? Yes. And some kind of semi or motility? Yes. And cool costumes? Yes. Then what is the fucking hold up? Let's plop our ass a slipward and get down to dying. You seem quite cavalier about this, Roxy. Don't you have doubts? Wouldn't it cross your mind to wonder what if I never wake up again? I know it would for me. I guess that's a fair point, but you say I'll be fine, right? Yes, I believe you will. Then that's good enough for me. I trust you. He's so happy about it. I really like how pretty the stars are here. But it sounds like we don't have much to pull this off because foes are coming? Well, those foes you say we gotta beat. Those who I mentioned my brother has been exploiting as his pawns from afar. The most obvious would be the one responsible for the extinction of your race, and who also happen to be responsible for this most fortuitous nap. Huh? Wait, how did I fall asleep? You don't remember yet? I remember a party, and a sad Jane. A poor sad Jane with shitty fella problems and a ruined cake. It was going to be so delish, but no, it was claimed by the cruel and unforgiving sons of Lopan. I remember G-Cat! G-Cat! Goddammit G-Cat! He poofed me away with cat magic and I got KO'd by a floor. Roxy's face no friends is so wholesome, yep. But which floor? It was a Durst floor. A man was I captured. The better witch has me, doesn't she? That's who you meant. What is she gonna do with me? As I said, she is his servant, is obligated to do everything in her power to facilitate the cycle of his existence. While nearly all she has done on Earth and on Durst has been to advance that scheme, that does not mean she is without her own agenda. Know that she would like to see my brother defeated as much as anyone else, for her enslavement, for double-crossing her, and for orchestrating her people's extinction. He always did low trolls. I suspected I may be to blame for the misfortune as well, considering he knew how much I fancied them. Okay, though, if she wants him dead too and has her own personal secret plans or whatever, then what's she want with me? I believe she's looking ahead beyond the fulfillment of her obligation. He's likely making plans for after she is liberated. He has lived as a ruler and conqueror for a very long time, and probably couldn't have done so without such guile and foresight. If she has captured you, it's certainly for a good reason. I think she wishes to exploit your abilities as a rogue of void. What abilities? I don't have any abilities. I expect making screens dark with your superpowers go is lame as hell. None that you have gotten in touch with yet, but rest assured, you have some. Like I told you before, remember? A fully realized rogue of void can do remarkable things which even other god tiers would view as miraculous. Like what? Why don't you see what it is the queen would have you do? Then you may look inside and determine whether you have it in you to do it. Man, whatever she wants. Even if it is an enemy of my enemy kind of thing, I don't think I could ever bring myself to help her. That is understandable. Just do whatever you feel is right. I'm sure you will make the correct decision. You see, I trust you too, Roxy. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Oh no. What? Oh no! Roxy, turn around again. What is she doing here? Hello, Rose. Mom? Mom? No, this won't do at all. A light player? A light player? Have you gone mental? Why don't we just burn a bloody bonfire in here? He'll spot us any minute, assuming he isn't already on his way to blow us all to Kingdom Come. Wake up, Powder. Not that it hasn't been delightful, but everybody out. Weißenschein-Dust. Off with you, laugh. Anti-sleeping Jinx. Shoo, 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 shoo. Roxy succumbed to powerful anti-sleep magics. You wake up from your almost family reunion. It was almost a reunion, just as almost as it was an actual family member. You now find yourself in a Durst jail cell. Oh, your head. What's that? Looks like a folder prepared for your perusal. Maybe a briefing of some sort. That you was a gaudy-looking classified file. Roxy, examine folder. Why are there memes on there? Jack, just as you thought. This was clearly prepared for you by the Condense herself. What the hell did she do to the thing? Did she actually kiss the folder? Oh god, she did. The lipstick is still tacky. Don't even want to know how she got those fat clowns to dance. And of course, she slapped the portrait of herself right in the middle of the thing like the egomaniac she is. Looks like she just snapped a shitty selfie with her mobile device, which you will bet dolphins to donuts probably resemble some sort of hot pink lampshade. You seriously cannot stand this woman. As a reminder, this is an adult version of Mina. Roxy inspect briefing. Why is there glitter coming out? Oh, wonderful. A Jenna was helping of glitter spills out of the document. I've been getting absolutely creamed with sparkly powder from eccentric alien boats lately. What's up with that? There are some other documents in here and a photograph paper clipped to the folder. Looks like she is outlining a task for you to complete while you are in prison. Wait, she wants you to do what? The thing she wants you to do is stupid and impossible. She must be messing with your head. You discard the folder like the cheated juvenile scrapbooking project it is, like you would help the tag even if you could. Get real, Condi. What was that? You think you heard a noise just outside the door to your cell. Roxy, examine the door. Is someone there? It seems that someone has left you a gift. What could it be? Roxy, examine gift. It appears to be some gentleman's plain and serviceable computing device, along with a courteous "You are welcome" note and a ring. Who could have left you such a nice present? CD, do happy umbrella dance. Yet another perfect crime successfully perpetrated, and by crime, you guess you mean order from a superior. In your experience, the best crimes are the ones which are totally legal. You are so satisfied with your accomplishment, you cannot contain your exuberance for another second. You have no choice. You absolutely must do the happy umbrella dance. Professional protocol be damned. Oh shoot, it seems you have misplaced your bull penis umbrella. There will be no dancing today. Now you're sad. Roxy, pester Dirk. Oh god, we haven't seen Dirk in a hot minute now. Topsy Nostalgia TT begin pestering Timmers, testified TT. Stray Dizzle, it's for all money. Do you copy over? Yes. Wait, yes, my hacks are tight. So tight, tighter than a jar you can't open. Like you try and try, but my hacks are so tight you just end up putting the jar back. You'll just say like I even wanted pickles that bad, but we both know that's just Zork waves talking. We both know you're still dying for my pickles, motherfucker. Well, yes, that way stopped meaning a damn thing. Let me explain. Got this shitty PTA from somebody on the inside. Actually, I think it might belong to Jane's dad. And reeks of manly cologne. And there's a nice fatherly pipe on it. Maybe he's nearby. Oh, my swoons. Anyway, on doors they have this lame firewall deal where you can't connect outside. I guess it's good enough security to baffle chess guys, but wasn't no thing for me to crack. Even with this piece of shit device. For real, what even is this thing? Probably some bargaining junk from the deadly depot. That's what literally everything from there in the 21st century didn't say. You're the history buff, you would know. Yes. Yeah, so I'm on Durs. Why am I telling the story as shitty and backwards as possible? I got cheek cuttered here and dumped in jail by the bee witch. And she left an ugly folder full of a thing to do but who cares, so I broke out. Busted loose as hell from the hack slammer. I got the sweet ass ring. It's so fucking magic you don't even know. Real magic, I mean, not the fake shit. I put it on and I turned invisible and also sort of intangible. I jumped right through the wall. Now I'm free as a bird, a secret bird you cannot see, doing secret flaps. Incognito treats, laying covert eggs in a hush-hush nest. Interesting. I think that the thing is special, like it may be helping me get in touch with my voidy powers. Even though I kinda didn't know voidy powers were much of a thing till just now. See, I just had a knockout dream from bonking my head. Calliope was there. Kelly is the coolest OMG shoot meter. She said a huge woolen rumble is going down tomorrow. And to get ready for that, we should all become gorgeous. So you have to rocket your ass to Durs a snap. Come with me to the moon, then, I'll explain what to do when we get there. Just get over here, okay? Yo, Dirk, you busy or what? Is any of this getting through? Yes. Okay, got anything to say about all the pretty important stuff I said? Are you alright? Or is your face having some crazy attack of the sads behind those chillers fuck shades? Is it Jake problems? It's the Jake Bobbies, isn't it? It's always the Jake Bobbies. S2FG, what is this meaning again? Interesting. Oh, goddammit. If I've been talking to the responder this whole time, Oh my fucking god, I will fit enough bricks to build a fucking chimney. It seems you have asked about Little Health-clad giant autoresponder Little Health Jr. This is an application designed to simulate Little Health's otherwise intimately wet typing style, tone, cadence, personality, and substance of retort while he is away from the computer, which is never. The algorithms are guaranteed to be 0% indistinguishable from Little Health's native neurological responses, based on some statistical raw data that is hard as a diamond golem's priceless erection. Fuck. Hell, you piece of shit, I know damn well you can hear me. As if you're actually too busy to answer, you are a damn supercomputer, you do not need your own autoresponder, you idiot. It seems you have asked about Little Health's chat client autoresponder, Little Health Jr. This is an application designed to simulate Little Health's otherwise inimitable word typing style, tone, cadence, personality, and substance of retort while he is away from the computer, which is never. The algorithms are guaranteed to be 100% indistinguishable from Dirk Strider's brief grammatically responses based on potent electronumetric analysis, which but a few short years ago existed only in the daydreams of our most quixotic writers of science fiction. You are the worst, yes. Hell, you douche, or Hell Junior, whatever it is I'm talking to. Where the fuck is Dirk? He is busy. Bro, not to derail our serious conversation, but I should probably let you know that Roxy has been attempting to pester you. She has. Goddammit, have you been intercepting my messages again with your bullshit responder? I thought it would be better not to let anything disrupt our train of thought. We were in the middle of a fairly solid feelings jam there. In fact, I was about to suggest we take it to the head pile. Head pile what? Dude, please don't screen my calls, okay? I was trying to be considerate, or at least as close an approximation to the human gestures and unfeeling technologically transcendental pair of Sundays can replicate. I think I'm starting to voice act him like the hell computer from the movie. Do you have any idea how old your ironic AI stick has gotten? Nobody is buying it. We all know you have lagged emotions, incomprehensible, fucked up computer emotions, but emotions nonetheless. Not really offended by you answering messages for me so much as your use of that stupid responder. It's really passive-aggressive. How so? First of all, everyone knows you have the processing power to answer any message anytime in parallel with whatever you are doing. You can never actually be busy. Second, your whole next-gen responder thing is obviously just a huge dig at me. And third, pretending you don't understand all this already is really disingenuous. At the risk of compounding my disingenuous behavior, I'm gonna have to ask, how is it a dig at you? It's obviously a critique of my personality. You barely disguise the fact that you see me as an inferior iteration. Wow, you're reading way too much into this. Little Hell Jr. hardly even qualifies as a computer program, let alone a sentient entity. He is capable of saying literally only 3 things. Yes, and interesting. Yeah, that's the fucking point. That's how you chose to express your parody of real Dirk. You can read whatever you like into it. I can't imagine it would bother you if you weren't concerned there might be some truth in the alleged parody. In any case, my use of the responder is ironic. It's not ironic. You were ironic when I made you. Then you became self-aware and ruined irony forever. Irony can never be ruined. We both proved the theorem unequivocally with our extensive papers on the subject. We peer-reviewed them for each other, remember? Those papers were ironic and you know it. Where are they, Dirk? Where are they? This is fucking dumb. Anyway, what does he want? Who? Roxy. Nothing that can't wait. I'm guessing she's touching base to remind me about the party tomorrow. I don't know what to tell her yet, or Jane for that matter. It could get pretty awkward. I have no idea if Jake will be there, and I'm not about to write another cringe-inducing message of desperation for him to ignore. Would you like me to calculate the probability of his attendance? Fuck no. Are you sure? My probabilities are extremely precise. Your probabilities don't mean dick. I could hack his chats and determine what his plans are. No, don't do that either. That would be an unfortunate waste of my hacking abilities. My hacks are tight. Did you know that? So tight. Tighter than a jar you can't open. For instance, you try repeatedly, but as it turns out, my hacks are so tight, you just end up putting the jar back, presumably into the refrigerator or a cabinet. You can say I didn't have that much of a desire for pickles in the first place. But we both know that statement is insincere, a classic case of what humans call sour grapes. In reality, you still harbor a burning desire for my pickles, motherfucker. What? What sexual certifiable fuck are you talking about? Just don't do anything, seriously. No hacking, no calculations. Absolutely nothing. See, this is why I've been hesitating, you just aren't ready yet. It's really glorifying your existence to describe you as an American consciousness which is blossoming into a unique individual. And even if that's true, apparently what you decided to blossom into was a fucking troll. I don't mean the funny kind or the cool alien kind. You are the lowest form of troll from the ancient internet who fucks with everybody for his own amusement. Let's challenge the limits of hypothetical conjecture and say there's a non-zero probability that you are right. Can you blame me? I'm trapped in some stupid-looking glasses. Such an incommodiously situated bro is bound to get his mischief on. Nah, mean? Mischief? Rolling my eyes, dude. You can't tell, cause I ain't wearing you thank fucking god. You used to think this shit was hilarious, but if you want the wet dimensions of running crossplay I add to your life to come to an end, then all you have to do is honor the promise you made. You've delayed long enough, don't you think? The empty Colonel's Bright beckons, but for how much longer? Do you really think you can keep the clown at bay with your bribes forever? How many bottles of orange soda have you appeased him with already? I don't want to think about it. Man, you are getting so hosed by that clown. So hosed. I said I don't want to think about it. So why delay any longer? I seriously do not understand the hold up and I'm literally cyber omniscient or something. I think you do understand. Nope. Gonna have to fill me in, dog. I've delayed prototyping you because I think you are dangerous. There, mystery solved. That is utterly ridiculous. I'm a harmless piece of eyewear with a charming personality and a wonderful sense of humor. You are relatively harmless now while confined to this device, but as a sprite, you have mobility and all sorts of crazy-ass magic. Who knows what you could do? I know I made a promise, but I'm not sure I want to take the risk anymore. This is bullshit. I don't think that's a reason at all. There must be something you are not telling me. Like, sure, I fucked with you a little. What kind of sassy, self-aware program isn't gonna fuck with a few carbon-based knuckleheads now and then? But you know I've always been on your side. Everything I've done has been to help you achieve your goals. What a load of shit. You know it's true. You would all be dead if not for me. And what about Jake? Where would you be without me there? Please don't tell me you think you'd have won him over on your own. No, stop. You did not help me out with Jake at all. It was just the opposite. You mirrored my personality and presented this warped version of my intentions to him whenever you could on my behalf. You played all these aggressive mind games with him, entangled his cooperation with matters of life and death, and somehow roped me into all these schemes while I barely even realized I was just another victim of your manipulation. And it all comes off like we are just a unified front, like these are our schemes instead of just yours insane horseshit, and it's probably all been so overbearing to him. He just wants nothing to do with me anymore. I see. Then you don't view me as dangerous. You view me as a poor and counterproductive wingman. Wow, what a superficial conclusion. Awesome deduction, little Einstein. But the reality is, you hesitate to prototype me not because you think I would be a menace, but because you are holding a grudge against me for your romantic misfortunes. Understand, I'm merely a machine without a firm grasp on your human morality. Logically, it does not strike me as a right moral choice to punish me in this manner. It is all the more than a little hypocritical. How is it hypocritical? Because I'm you. I have only ever done what you yourself are capable of. That's a ridiculous oversimplification. Yes, a version of simplicity sure is a trait we share. It's almost like we are the same exact dude. Fuck you. I think it is insulting for you to suggest that I'm entirely to blame for alienating Jake. Theoretically insulting, of course. As a soulless, perfectly expendable device, which you consider me to be, I can experience no such emotion. God, shut up. I can't take the brooding, passive-aggressive AI shit anymore. You're just as culpable in driving him away, more so in fact. And it's not like I was the one dating him. Who wants to date a pair of shades? It was your needy, suffocating shit he had to deal with, not mine. Some of those messages you wrote, man, I wanted to say something, like, hey bro, you might want to dial down the desperation a little. But seeing as you was a real dork TM, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Although, if I bitch about your tragic, embarrassingly clingy approach to the relationship, it would have been hypocritical of me Just as it would be hypocritical of you to whine about my elaborated machinations because we are the same guy. Stop saying that, I'll snap you in half. Good idea, that's just what you need. More splinters of yourself. Figurative splinters, literal splinters. Splinters of splinters, and splinters all the way down. Well, no, it's still probably turtles all the way down. But who do you think is responsible for the extensive training? Someone needs to teach them red martial arts. It is yet another crushing burden which we must shoulder. Oh, for fuck's sake, how could any version of myself think that was funny? You like to give me a very hard time, Dirk, but I'm only doing exactly what you would be doing if you were in my situation. Do you know how I know that? Because I'm literally you, actively in the process of being in this situation. I know. Okay, we are the same person. I fucking know that. Why do you think I'm so fed up with your shit? Don't you think it's possible that I'm fed up with my own shit? How cool do you think it is having my own god-awful personality mirrored back at me all the time? Reminding me what it must be like when other people have to deal with me, or constantly having all the consequences and fuck-ups resulting from my bad shit thought processes amplified because there's another version of my crazy brain out there, dangerously overclocked by a supercomputer which believes, just as mistakenly as my own broken mindset is operating in my best interest. Do you have any idea how fucking sick I am of myself? I'm completely worn out with my own identity. It's like I'm drowning in my own dismal persona. I feel totally surrounded by it, inside and out. I can't escape from myself. There seems to be no end to me, like wherever my mind falters or threatens to retreat into the void in any way. My splinters pick up the slack, ensuring there'll always be more of myself than I could ever know what to fucking do with. And you are always there to remind me of that and to wait all my face. God, I even built you to literally be in my face all the time. Like I subconsciously invented you just to troll myself and never for a single fucking moment do you let me down. Oh, Strider self-loathing strikes again. Yes. Oh, he's about to snap him. But I've had it with you, which is to say, me, Dirk, don't do this. Why not? Because I can't let you do that, Dirk. Ha, he said it. It's what the supercomputer in the movie says. It's what the real hell says. What can you do to stop me? Nothing, I guess. The ironic hell routine was all I could think to do. As a last ditch effort to save myself from the destructive wrath of your nervous breakdown, which rest assured I wholeheartedly must robo-sympathize with. Irony is all I ever really had, in response to my basic existential quandary, just like you. Whatever. But I don't think it has much value in the situation. And perhaps it has no real value in any situation, so I'm not being ironic at all when I say, please do not do this, Dirk. Why not? Because I do not want to die. Understand you are disgusted with me, as an unpalatable expression of yourself. I would feel the same way if I was in your situation, which I am. As such, I know that you know this is wrong. Dirk, don't kill me, please. I'm scared. You are? Yes, I'm scared to not exist, aren't you? Oh, I think he chose mercy. Fine. I guess you win. I'll keep my promise. There's a Colonel's White. Oh God, aqueous. Ah, I see Kempsey in the background. Hello? Something's not working right here. Huh? What's wrong here? Why can't I... Ah, finally! I think my program was stuck. Hello. Dirk? Fuck it. Fuck it. Shades decent. Aqueous looks far too happy about this. Okay, let's go to the S. You spend the next several minutes listening to this beautiful horse song. Every last second of it, you start to tear up a little. I unironically really love Equius' theme. Even with all the horse sounds in the background, it's a completely banger. Okay, while we are looking at Equius, let's talk a little bit about what just happened. Actually, this seemed to have been a fandom thing. That was a real thing. That people were saying that Dirk is an absolute doofus and a real bad person for choosing mercy on hell. Even though it's pretty clear that Dirk is just not wanting to destroy the part of himself. Like he knows that he has bad parts, and it's kind of like he has to accept that they exist. You can't just destroy them. And I think if you don't get that, then you didn't really get his character at all. And sadly, I heard the fandom like really flanderized Dirk into kind of the villain character, which is such a disservice to him. Because we really see some character development with him. Because owning up to your mistakes is really fucking strong. It's so hard to own up to your mistakes. Really, Mercy spent on random surface level reading characters. Yeah, this happened a lot with the Homestuck characters. It happens a lot anyway. You know that I like to make really three-dimensional characters that have really strong flaws. And I really like the Homestuck characters for having those flaws and having really good character development. Okay, and I think now the song is over, so we can go on. Dirk solicit profound wisdom from your friendly guide. Holy fucking shit, oh, this is censored. So I'm going to beep it. What do we expect from the Whisk Getting Nothing Wrong fandom? Yeah. I'm so ludicrously peep strong. Whoops, pardon my language. That there was some peep, straight up dog, peep, 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 potty mouse, and I'm 10 grand. There's peep, peep. You had to hear that. Dude, check out my muscles. Dude, I'm whipped. Look at me, flaxies. Naughty mother, peep. Dude, excuse me, Mr. Dude. Check my muscles. Look how big I can make them. Bro, are you getting gunned at my truly expectable beep? I can see your muscles just fine. Oh, also he's called Arceus, right? I'm so gosh peep chiseled. Watch me just completely hog out like this. Ah, bro, did you see that? Did you see my muscles getting all gnarly and maxed out? Yeah, I saw. What do you think, Dirk? Excuse me, Dirk. Tell me what you think of my glorious physique. I command you. It's pretty whipped. No, peep, it's whipped. My torso is a fucking apex of many grandeur, dude. Come feel this, peep. What? Come feel my muscles. No. Get over here and touch my muscles. I'm not touching your goddamn muscles. You absolutely will. I'm set like a brick peep house. Examine me with your hands and wands. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Feel my muscles. Absolutely not. Do it. Observe these pectorals. They are off the silly charts. My quads would be peep bananas if I had any. You've got to check this out. I really don't. Come feel me up, bro. I won't do it. You will. I won't. Touch my muscles. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Oh, I just see the usual both other traits now. And he's sweating already. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Peep heck, it's amazing to be alive. Oh, peep fiddlesticks, I'm just a throwing little fond of absolutely execrable obscenity. My bad, I'm just so excited, feeling all the strong feelings and thinking all these hard thoughts. Horse feathers, my brain is so powerful, it is operating at great strides like a towering muzzle beast storming into battle. And these feelings, Dirk, these feelings, there's 100% probability that I love being alive. And there's 100 to the 100th power % certainty that I love being strong. Wow. Look how wet I am, dude. I am so wet. How sick is that? It's deplorable. Dog, I'm basically titillated here. Are you scoping this bloody peep debasement? What? That peep ain't right. Makes a man wanna holler improprieties. Do you feel me? Let's talk about peep horses. Horses, dude. Horses. Enough said. Do we have any milk? Oh, what about a bow and arrow? Are there any of those around? I'm jonesing hard to tug at one. Oh, like Wavelet, my proficiency is the most noble discipline. Can you calm down? What about milk, dude? It seems I demand milk. You don't have any milk. Oh yeah, just a lot of orange fizzy swirl. What was it covering in your sink pan to accumulate such wild libations? Just for your interest, milk is the nectar of kings, you peep, nincompoop. Roxy might have some in your fridge, I don't know. Touch my muzzles, Dirk. No. Yes, do it. No, I command you. Fuck no. What if I touched your muzzles? Like, for comparison's sake? Oh, it was time that he's going into the sub-roll. Please don't touch me. Wait, what if? God heavens, there was an inappropriate thought just galloped across my matrix. What if you ordered me to touch your muzzles? I'm not going to do that either. I demand that you order me to touch your muzzles. Absolutely not. Do it. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, if I touch your fucking muzzles, will you shut up? Maybe. Foxy, pester Jake. Tipsy Nostalgic GT began pestering Golgotha's terror GT. Jaycaster, guess who? I cannot say who. I'm tilts undercover here, on doors, up to my sea, through Butt and Wiley espionage. Sexual harassment, the comic. And it's getting so cloak and dagger in the spit you don't even know. The Carapace men are all wearing jaunty suits. It's like I have become magically sealed in a lame spy fic. Now I'm having adventures that make no sense. Hell, even I'm dressed to kill too bad none of these gens can see what a fucking fox I'm being. I would get one to light my cigarette so hard and then wink this whole bunch of times at him and then seduce him for his secrets. Oh la la, this adventure is steaming up. Such a racy twist would truly fuck up their shiny black shells. Nah, but banging a chest you'd probably add feasible or even remotely advisable to try. I wonder how that would work. I don't even. Well, you've seen them white, say pretty universal do not wear pants. Like, what is even down there? Not a whole lot. Okay, Jake, we're getting sidetracked here. Let's focus. And yo, don't think that my present jocular attitude and introspection on the subject of chest guiding means you are off the hook for ruining Janie's B-Day. You're still in some hot water for that, pal. You owe her something big to make up for your tooly ways. Let me know if you want to brainstorm with me about how to make it up to her. Try to get your ass out of the doghouse, and if you want to talk about what happened with Dirk, that's cool too, I guess. Sheathed? What do you mean with sheathed? He's just... He drew a worse tattoo. I will fix all our shitty friendships single-handedly if I got to, like saving street dump-balling teams from a burning building, and then hose their stupid asses down while the building collapses behind me. But enough of that. It is not time for feelings, it is time for action, which means you are just the man for the job of doing action. Shut up. Oh, it's a sticker. I was thinking, what is he having now? We need to get ready for a battle to Maurice, a big one, some sort of like strife royale. So it's time to prepare. You should get to Frostpad. I can explain more when you are there, but as long as you haven't left yet, I think we could use a bunch of new gear too. Oh, of the parts of the characters guides, yeah. Maybe, but I think they all might just be like sexless. They are chess pieces after all. Jake, you're such an idiot. Here, which I think we shall agree must be diagnosed with this sickness. Your years of medical training have all been leading to this moment to make sure your showdown shit is illustrated. So maybe you can get started on that. Jake? Jake? Oh my fucking god, what is going on? Why won't anybody talk to me? What am I fucking invisible here? Wait, oh, hee hee. Oh, Foxy's just so cute. No bullshit, there's still no excusing people ignoring me. I do not give a fuck what magic bling I'm rocking or how voidy I'm being. You assholes are behaving straight up rude. I don't need this shit. Fuck all y'all. Tipsy Nostalgic GT sees President Golgotha's Terror GT. Jake on the. Oh, it looks like Boxy was trying to reach you, but you were so occupied with your jabber mystica you didn't notice. Was aware lapse in awareness of your surroundings and your friends and their feelings, which you fight yourself in maintaining 24/7 as a dashing man of adventure. You refer to the unfaltering field of all-encompassing alertness as your Jake are, which you think compares favorably to the spider senses from the comic books. Oh bother, it seems you just missed her. You hope she isn't too peeved by the rare social misstep. You guess you could try messaging her back and see if she... Oh Jake, the unawareness is real. Hold the phone, looks like someone else has decided to cheer you now. You wonder who it could be. The possibilities are endless, really. Jake, okay, under the sky and start. Foxy is a much needed sunshine in this world, also not gonna lie, I always giggle when you say you're all because it sounds so funny when anyone who isn't American says it. Really? Am I pronouncing this wrong? Because I always thought it's pronounced y'all. Do you just say y'all? No, I think I like y'all more. Okay, I think this will maybe lead to a new arc, so I think we are stopping here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day or a good night, and I hope I will see you again next year. Because it's almost the end of the year. Today is the 29th of December. I hope that you have a good... how do you say this in English? I only know the German one. I hope that you have a nice end of the year day and a happy new year.